So even though we've been staying in Hobart, we haven't really seen much of the city yet. So we've come down to Short Beach, just a little bit out of the city centre, and the plan for this morning is to see Hobart by kayaking around the bay. It should be really fun. I'm really excited for this one.
These two cords control the rudder position. So the blue one or the green one puts it into the water and the red one puts it away. Put that up there for now. And then controlling the rudder, left is left and right is right.
I am too small for this.
I think we're all geared up and ready to go. Looking good?
Hope you're ready to work, Ruby.
Winterland, tell me all your secrets. Fill me in on your wildest moments. Colored trees, your yellow leaves move me. Dancing roofs, your painted red shakes the room.
When they're under a bit of pressure, these little ones, because the invasive
so cute.
sea star eats them out of house
Little
and
sea
home.
star.
The invasive one grows to
so
about
adorable.
as big as a dinner plate, and that's full size for the native sea star. But keep your eyes out. I actually saw one around here that was literally that big of the invasive ones.
I think we lucked out this morning. It's really calm on the water. No big waves, just nice and still. Nice cruisy little paddle. So we've come into the Hobart port, and it's just telling us how sometimes they get dolphins and even whales right into the port, into the marina. And this is also the place where the Australian Antarctic vessel leaves, which is pretty cool. He's huge, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he feels you.
Yes.
Hello. Whoa.
Sorry.
Straight in.
Hey? Look at all his little tentacles. You see them?
Is that how they stick things?
They've got little beaks right in the
These are big
centre
in.
at the bottom.
I had a
Be
big
back
one
on.
earlier, but I got rid of it and I had to go up.
Here comes our lunch.
I got the starfish. Do you want the starfish? Ah! Hey!
Like, good little lunch stop,
Let's see
mate.
what they do.
I've never been on like a kayaking tour where they just give you lunch as well, because I'm like,
Yeah, actually, when they're around, you kind of see them from all over Hobart. You can see these big masts sticking
actually
out.
really good fish and chips.
Nearly.
Gotta look cool. Yeah. I think we're going to head back around towards where we started now. So we're heading back out
That's funny how
from the city centre, and views of the bay are beautiful. It's such a still, like, sunny day. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So we're almost back to the starting point now, but it has been the perfect day to come kayaking, and I think the perfect way to see the city. The water is so still and calm, and I've just loved every moment of it. So glad we did this. You beached us. So after finishing up kayaking this afternoon, we've headed about half an hour out of Hobart to this little town called Kettering. And Kettering's really well known for being sort of the gateway to Bruny Island. So that's what we're doing for our last day here in Tassie. We're doing a full day tour of Bruny, including some gourmet foods, which I'm really excited for. But for this afternoon, we're just gonna settle in and relax, and then we'll explore what Bruny has to offer tomorrow. Alright, so we're here on Bruny Island, and our guide has stopped along the way of this little drive and grabbed a couple of things for our morning tea, all local produce. So he's grabbed some local oysters, some freshly wood-fired bread, and some cheese as well. So it should be a good first little pit stop. Probably tell by my face I'm not the biggest fan of oysters, but the bread and the cheese goes down real nice. So for the next part of the tour, we've come up to the old Bruny Island lighthouse, and we're going to get a tour going up to the top. It's no longer in use. They've got a more modern one built across from the next cliff top, but it's really interesting, and the views from here are so pretty. And that'll sustain me for now. My friend, when we're together again, when we're together. So that little tour was really interesting. He was sort of telling us about how at the top there's a series of Fresnel prisms or lenses, which is really interesting to me because they're occasionally still used with glasses. But those lenses are rotated with a series of weights, so the light will go every 10 seconds, and that's how you know it's Bruny Island Lighthouse. Second flash. So we've stopped off and had lunch, and now our next stop is the Bruny Island Chocolate Company, which for anyone that knows me knows that I'm very excited about chocolate tasting. So let's go in and eat some chocolate.
What do you get?
Nicely balanced.
So something really interesting that we've been talking about is the wildlife population here on Tassie and Bruny Island. So because Tassie's been cut off from the mainland for about 8,000 years, they've got a really interesting sort of subset of species here that don't exist on the mainland. And then even on Bruny Island, they have this really small population of albino wallabies, rock wallabies, which are thriving here because there's no natural predators. And something that I thought was really interesting was that they don't actually have koalas or kangaroos here on Tassie, something I actually never knew. And I just thought it was a really interesting little tidbit. But we've now come up here to a little lookout point that overlooks the sort of neck where the north and south of Bruny Island meet, and it is a beautiful little lookout. So our last stop for the day is at Bruny Island Honey, and we get to taste a few of the different honeys here. And it is amazing the different flavour profiles that each of the pollens and nectars give the honey. They're all so good. Sadly, that's it for Bruny Island and also for our Tassie trip as well. So we're heading back on the ferry and we're going to pretty much just chill for the night, and then we jump on the plane early tomorrow morning. But beautiful little getaway. There's so much you can do in Tassie in just a few days, and so much more we can do if we come back. It's been a great trip. And until next time.